want to believe this is real, that's fine. The truth doesn't care what you think. Nothing more than a painting. Same thing here. Nothing more than a composite fakery. Same thing with this latest image. Again, I want to sound like a broken record. It's been 43 years. Suppose it says the first image of the ball Earth. 43 years. So $1 trillion spent on NASA. And this is the first photo, supposedly, we get in all this time. Now, there's some imagery of NASA's fakery, a close-up of some of the composite images of Earth they have on their website. You can look this up. I'm not the only one that covered this in my videos. Other people have as well. You see the duplicates? Basically, duality. In the world of duality, nothing is as it seems. Everything you believe, everything you've been told by the liars that own and control this world is a lie. You don't have to accept it, but that is reality. With each video I make on the flat Earth, I get new questions. Therefore, I keep making videos on the subject. The one question that seems to be popping up lately is why would they lie about us living on a ball when we really live on a flat Earth? It's very simple. It's about disproving the Bible. Everything about science is the exact opposite of what the Bible states. Now again, taking a look at the flat Earth model, this is from the Bible, 100% biblical. First off, it states in the Bible how there's waters above and the waters below. How the Earth is immovable, it's fixed. How the Earth has foundations. How the Earth has ends to it. It's 50 times. The sun and the moon are within the firmament. And this is why NASA cannot get past into outer space, the so-called Van Allen belts. When I make the videos on the space shuttle, think nothing more than airplanes, you'll understand. You cannot get past the firmament, period. We call it the Van Allen belts, when in reality it's the firmament. And like I've covered many times in previous videos, the space shuttles be nothing more than airplanes. According to NASA, space shuttles are nothing more than gliders during supposed re-entry. I'm going to show this clip, 100% proof. These are nothing but airplanes. They're jet powered, not coming in for supposed glide-in landing like NASA states. And there's a reason they have chaser planes escort them in. They're simply used to disguise the fact that these supposed space shuttles have engines. And just take a look at this landing. You can clearly hear and see that this supposed space shuttle is acting nothing like a glider. First off, those wings are too small to be of that of a glider. Take a look and take a listen to those jet engines. And as you can clearly see from this still, here's one of the two jet engines. Now I covered this aspect before, stating how these so-called space shuttles are nothing more than airplanes. And these images here, and if you truly believe these back hatches of these space shuttles open up in space, this is completely ridiculous. Nothing more than a painting, a CGI effect, nothing real about this. Taking a look at this shuttle being piggybacked. This space shuttle is supposedly 80 tons on top of this plane. Look how flimsy. All this weight is going to be held up by this little metal piece in the front here. It's just completely ridiculous how people buy this. More than likely, this is nothing more than a prop, completely empty, nowhere near 80 tons. Probably just a couple tons of that. Now, like I stated in my previous videos regarding the space shuttle being nothing more than airplanes, I covered this, but it needs to be again stated. How NASA states that space shuttles fly as unpowered gliders during a re-entry and landing, during descent. Now, to read off NASA's official website, again, the space shuttle flies as a glider during re-entry and landing. During ascent to rise, thrust is provided by 3 space shuttle main engines. At the base of the orbiter and the 2 solid rocket boosters, there are joined to the orange external fuel tank. The solids are jettisoned and about 2 minutes into ascent, and the fuel tank is jettisoned as the shuttle enters Earth's orbit. So there's no propellants available to the SSMEs during descending. And though the engines are still present, the shuttle remains as an unpowered glider. In previous videos, I've demonstrated how these so-called space shuttles are nothing more than airplanes. And I included one clip or video of a space shuttle landing. But with this video, I'm going to show the Discovery, the Endeavour, and Atlantis landing. And with each video, you can clearly hear jet engines. So there's going to be no doubt whatsoever that these are, again, nothing more than jet airplanes.
Boy, this is serious business right here as the shuttle, which is really just a glider right now. This is serious business right here as the shuttle, which is really just a glider right now. Coming. Let's turn up the audio and listen to this for a minute. And they're on final glide path right now.
30 seconds until touchdown. Main gear. Landing gear now down and locked. Main gear touchdown. Pilot Jim Dutton now deploying the drag chute. Nose gear touchdown. One minute to touchdown. Gear touchdown. Deploying of the drag chute delayed to assess the conditions of the crosswinds on the orbiter as it rolls out on the runway. Charlie Hobart clearing up the shuttle's nose for landing, and as you can see, the main gear of main gear touchdown. Pilot Barry Wilmore deploying the drag chute. Nose gear touchdown. Atlantis now rolling out on runway 33 at Kennedy Space Center.
There's a shuttle. Touchdown.
And look, this is one time. Forget the conspiracy. Listen to our government agencies. These guys are telling the truth. You know, there's no conspiracy here.
When it comes to meteorites, they're nothing more than falling stars. So everything we're given is false explanations to cover up the lies. And here's a demonstration how those that own and control this world from the very start try to disprove God and the Bible. Just take a look how everything with evolution is the exact opposite of the Bible. Where it states here in the Bible, earth before sun. In evolution states, sun before earth. Oceans before land, land before oceans. Fish before insects, insects before fish. Man was created from solid matter. In evolution states, man evolved from liquid. Birds before reptiles. Reptiles before birds. There is eternity. There is no eternity. There is a soul. There is no soul. So you see how evolution is the exact opposite of the Bible. I'm going to demonstrate how this is satanic. I'm taking a look at the law of reversal by Aleister Crowley. It goes back further to Eliphas Levi. Aleister Crowley's Book of Magic let him train himself to think backwards by external means as set forth here following. Let him learn to write backwards, walk backwards, listen to phonographic records backwards, practice speaking backwards, read backwards. So this is the law of reversal. Satanists even say the Lord's Prayer backwards. So again, this is why everything is the reverse of what the Bible states. And the point of teaching everything the exact opposite is when you're told one thing, say it's A, and when the reality is Z, it's too far to go from A to Z. The mind can't handle it, and that's why so many reject truth. There are many Bible believers that have fallen for the satanic system that the so-called elite have created. The school systems, the textbooks, the History Channel, believing we live on a ball earth. Now let's read from Isaiah 40:22, where it states, referring to God, it is He who sits above the circle of the earth. Now taking a look, it's nothing more than a composite provided by NASA. Does this look like a circle to you or a sphere? And remember, the word sphere existed in biblical times. Take a look at this basketball. Would you call this a circle or a sphere? Same thing. People need to realize that we all been lied to from birth. You need to understand, again, how everything is the exact opposite of what the Bible states. All your answers are in the Bible. Why don't the churches tell us this? They're the ones that are supposed to be telling us the truth about the Bible. Well, here's the problem. Take a look at these hand signs by Joel Osteen. These are all Freemasons in the game. See the 666 hand sign? All the Masonic signs. Taking a look more here. Here's Robert Wilson. Same exact satanic hand sign. This is how they control society. They control both those that believe in science and those that believe in God. The Bible is true, but they're steering you off course. Right here, the 666 hand sign, the Sonic hand sign. It's all there, right in front of you. This is not by coincidence that they're all doing the same signs. All Freemasons, all part of the game. And here with John Hagee, again, more Masonic hand signs, the devil horns. These deceivers will never tell you that 9/11 was an inside job, the Boston bombing was a hoax, Sandy Hook was a hoax, all the racial assaults that are taking place. That's their job. Tell you a good amount of truth when it comes to the Bible. They're never going to tell you the absolute truth. This is what deceivers do. It's like if you're going to make a counterfeit dollar, you're going to make it look real as possible to pass it off as legit. And that's exactly what these deceivers do.